Here we go. Yes, we're good. Seconds are counting. 6, 7, 8. Right. Everyone should be able to see me. Or if this is on the YouTube, it looks all good on my end here from what I'm seeing through. So,
Up on
welcome
mine as
everybody
well. You're good.
for tuning into this on YouTube. You should
Hannah
probably know
first in the chat this week.
Hannah's first in the chat this week. Hello, Hannah. This is weird because I can hear myself back.
You should be good now.
I was like, there, like,
I was just getting the link for your chat so I can get it in OBS.
But for those that are coming into the live stream, 2 little seconds here. I'm just saying to people that are clicking on this video after it's already been uploaded to YouTube, we are doing this live. So if you want to skip forward a couple of minutes or so, we'll get into talking about the team. But as it stands, we're just waiting for people coming into the chat before getting into a little bit of a discussion before the game, our predictions, etc. So James A, Callum, Fraser, what's going on, lads? Yeah, boys, you're in early, right? And Hannah. My lighting's been awfully weird tonight. I don't know whether I go this bright one, right, or do we go with this, right? With darker. But I can turn it up a little bit. Don't sit in a cave, but you know.
Top tier film industry tip: throw a white bed sheet over your light. I'm not even joking. That's the thing. Throw a white bed sheet over your light.
I think that's the way. We'll go with here. That's
it looks pretty good like that.
I don't know what was happening here with my thing, but anyway, now that our lighting dilemma seems to have sorted a tiny bit, how's the chat? What are we saying? Are you excited for this one? Big opportunity, this. Slow start, but we're getting there. Celtic drew, good stuff. That's a bit of a joke since they were 2-0 up at one point, that scene. Hoping for the exact same result as our last Polish opponents that came to Ibrox. Would not mind that. I'd like a bit more comfortable than a 90th minute winner though, but Els, welcome to the stream again. Into our score predictions in a second. Callum, you can write yours in the chat though, mate. You can write yours. So, let me get into this, shall we? Starting with this with our keeper as the score predictions. Starting with our keeper as the score predictions. What is wrong with me? The chat, I've not even touched any alcohol before I'm going live here.
I was about to say, are you good? Are you good?
Just cut it out. Restart it all. But anyway,
I'll restart the stream. Hold on.
McGregor's main goals is, I don't think we're ever going to see him out of goals right now unless it's like possibly a cup game or whatever. Tav, Goldson, Bonner does come back in for Bassey, who I think once he was fit again, I think he was always going to come in. I think it may be quite harsh on Big Calvin because I thought he's done cracking since he's been, but I think Bonner was always going to come back in when he was fit. But then Big Balogun coming straight in for this. Is it just resting Big Phil? You know, Connor's always going to start week in, week out of this. We know that from the past at Rangers, and
Golden Boy.
I think he's from this year. He's deserving that spot, but it's changed days. I did say this on Twitter before. I said it's changed days where we're changing our centre back pairing all the time, and whoever comes in, you're confident with. So I'm very happy with Balogun coming in. I've got no issues with him and Big Connor at the back. And then our midfield three this time: Davis, Kamara, and Arfield. Kamara, main man for me right now in that middle of that pitch. I'm glad to see him back in. Davis coming back in for the rest. So you can kind of predict at the weekend that Jack will come back. You can kind of see the rotation now, the pattern that we're going with. I'm glad to see Arfield coming in. And then Kent's up top alongside Hadji on the other side. And it's Roof who's fit enough to start today. And I'm absolutely buzzing that he's fit enough to start today. And I can't wait to see what he does for 90 minutes. He's set himself high expectations though. I don't know if the goal's good. It was good to know at the time, but now I think it'd be bad for him because we're expecting high things constantly. Do you know what I mean? Of course, we're not expecting half-million goals every time, but I'm confident about Big He's what do you call it? His confidence is going to get an all-time high. just the normal thing that I'm doing, so I just need to put earphones in. I've not changed in.
Odd.
This is the exact same. I've not changed a thing, so I'll just need to listen to earphones.
That's weird.
Lech, is that a Lech Poznan fan in the chat? Who's our game among us? All good. All good. One over in Twitch.
Chat. It's one of those ones as well, though. Tam in chat is saying if Borna's fit, he plays. I think it's just because we play such an attacking style where fullbacks, Borna is that better option. Like, Bass is solid defensively, and we saw a little bit of him going forward, and he looked good. But Borna's just that better option if you want your fullbacks to be flying up the park. So, I think as it stands with the style we play, yeah, Borna, if he's fit, he's in that team over Calvin anytime.
BT Sport is tonight, Els. John, a 3-1 prediction win. Good evening. James, welcome back to the stream again. So my prediction for today, I've watched quite a few clips of this team before coming in. Don't know much about them, don't know any players, don't know anything about like that at all. I've just seen a bit of the structure and how they play. And if they come here and play how they normally play, it could be a very, very, very long evening for Lech Poznan here. I think they'll need to show a lot more respect than they normally show opponents, or else they will be ripped apart today. I think that's a kind way for me to put this.
Are these guys a team that just doesn't really care? They just fly up the park, leave themselves open?
Just watched it, and they're leaving two at the back, and it's split lines, and the defence has been atrocious from what I've seen. No doubt today they'll turn out to be absolute defensive masterclasses, but from what I've seen,
turn into a usual league game.
From what I've expecting the team's confidence, I'm going with a 3-0 win. 3-0 win is my prediction for today.
I can get behind a 3-0.
Might continue with that run of 2-0 and can we continue that 2-0 wins, but I'm going to up that again today.
I mean, so far, every prediction you've had the past couple of weeks, we've been one short of it. So do you fancy saying something maybe like 7-0, 8-0, something like that? Just guarantee us some goals. George, 4-1 to
a few people in the chat thinking like going to steal a goal today. I can't see it personally, but as long as it's only one, because I've got a wee sneaky feeling I think we might score more than one goal today. You know.
Daniel, I'm going to go 4-0. I'm going to go for the bigger. I'm going to go 4-0.
But it's gutting as well. We see this all the time, but their fans would have been absolutely brilliant in Ibrox. The same as that Warsaw game. They came in numbers, the flares, everything. It would have been some Ibrox in atmosphere tonight. It would have been. Yep, that is the words I was looking for. Is it 2-2? It is true, James. Not straight in, but it's from the qualifiers. The winners get into round 3, and second place gets into round 2. So you don't need to play your 4 games normally. So winners will need to play 2 rounds to get in. I think that's how it goes.
It'll be winners 2, second place 3 rounds. I think, if I remember right. Because I was having a look at it on Twitter earlier, but.
Easy game, Michael thinks, with a 4-0. Touch wood, cross the fingers and that stuff. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I'm thinking we should be pretty confident that they'd be surprised if it wasn't confident. Obviously, you don't want to underestimate teams like in Europa League. Do you know what I mean? They're always going to be decent sides here, but I don't think they'll sit in as much as like we're used to seeing the teams doing. The SPL, I think they'll believe themselves a little bit more. But ultimately, I think that's going to be their downfall for today.
Gordon, 4-0, Hadji, Roof, Kent and Tav. 4 goals, 4 scorers. So that's the penalty bingo.
Penalty bingo has started. Get your bets in the chat to win absolutely nothing except a well done for guessing the penalty time.
I'm going to go with 37th.
37th? Yeah, I like the second halves again. Who's it? 62, is that right? I'm going to go 51 again. I'm going to go 51. I think I went that before.
I think you were 51 last time. Kenny's going bold early, 21st minute. Oofed.
Rate that, you know. Another 4-0 prediction.
I mean, this is the thing though. That actually wouldn't surprise me with what you're saying about the way they play and like how their lines and everything, and just how sloppy they seem at the back. Could be a few like last ditch wild tackles coming in early if we come out the way we usually do. Because normally first 15-20 minutes we absolutely fly at teams. You know what I mean? And a lot
Big
of times
Zungu on the bench as well today.
See teams struggle.
Big Zungu on the bench. I'd be very happy if we're comfortably winning to see him get the last 15-20 minutes or so. But today, I'd love to see him getting brought in. He's on my screen.
What?
Oh. Thanks to everybody as well. Just hit over 100 concurrent viewers. Appreciate you all coming in here, hanging out with us before the game starts. Not long now, just under 5 minutes now until we're starting this one off. Appreciate you all being in here as always. It's always majorly appreciated to see the viewers in here, likes, subscribing as well, which is totally free to the channel for plenty more of these. But I can't wait for this one. It's a massive chance if we do get this year. 2 games, 2 wins at 6 points at this stage. It sets us up really well to be going through in this group, and it's massive. I can't really see us Benfica maybe the only team causing us a little bit of trouble at Ibrox, but apart from that, we've got to be taking maximum points at Ibrox through this group.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think that's too hard to say at all. Or two.
Just so as we go, we kind of have an update of what the group looks like as well. I've got the Benfica standard game pinned on my home on my phone, so I'll keep an eye on that as well. That way we know what our group's looking like. But I honestly believe we could top this group. Like, and it's not I think we could sneak top. I think we very comfortably could top this group.
Very comfortably top this group. Darcy's prediction is against a team that's just spent 100 million in the summer. What do we think? Is that bold, or can we do that, chat? 100 million they've spent in the summer.
Your webcam's so out of sync for me.
Now, Lech Poznan fan in the chat. OSW, welcome. Vito and Mona Gels from Italy. Good to see you in from Italy. Appreciate you being in here.
Welcome.
Sitting here, we're getting the teams lined up for the Europa League anthem right now. I should be sitting right in front of that. The teams watching that now.
I know. Doesn't matter how many times I see it as well. I love that top, that zipper. It just looks so nice.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, aye.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Cheers, John, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate that big time, mate.
Cheers, John.
It'll be close. If anything, it'll be close today.
Belgium beat Spurs 1-0.
And 12.
Oh no, I was just literally just reading David's comment there.
Hadji Masterclass coming on the European stage again, boys. What are you saying?
I'd love to see it.
We're just getting on the score sheet tonight. Absolute.
What do we think? Going for a goal in every European game for inside our own half? I mean, you wouldn't mind, but where's the most obscure place anyone's watched the game?
Sitting on top of a church in Cyprus, watching it on my phone, probably. Me and my dad, because we couldn't find a pub, couldn't find anywhere. That's probably one of the worst places I've had to watch it. It was roasting in that. We had the weather on that, mind you, but it was just this little church thing. You couldn't find signal anywhere on your phone. And we went in for the church. It was the one place we had.
I've not really watched the game. I've not really watched the game anywhere like too obscure. I've done it like maybe on like a Virgin train or like Megabus coach or something like that, but never anywhere really obscure. But
Now something that confused me tonight. Look at the size of the bench. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the bench.
12 on the bench. They've got 7.
Is that just me being stupid, or is that the difference in SPFL compared to Europa League? Like,
I think that might just be a Europa League thing, aye.
Moments away for kick-off now, and as always, appreciate that if no one could write about goals or anything in the chat before we've reacted to it, because there might be a bit of a delay on our end, but then we're watching it and then you're getting a reaction through on the stream. So we shouldn't be ahead of yous, but I'd kindly ask everyone to not write anything about the scores in the chat until we've reacted to it anyway. But there we go.
And Basra Palace. I'm assuming you're serving the now then, James? Watching it in Basra? Jesus. Mate.
High press right away.
I was about to say, you called Kamara to be just doing wonderful things and already straight away taking on 3 players and beating them.
He's your only centre mid that will do that. Like, he's only, like, Jack won't do it. Davis won't. Like, they've got other qualities, but he's the only one that's in there that's actually got the ability to go past on. Zungu might. We've yet to see what he can offer for us, but
yeah.
All Rangers so far in the first minute. Dangerous cross into the box. Corner. Here we go. Good start, chat.
Tam and basic Troop Sergeant was a massive bear, went mental when Big Clint equalised. Oofed. Oh, that was unlucky.
A windy day at Ibrox, by the way. Stay that corner flag there.
Aye. Goldson with another header.
First man, please. Up and up. He hits the first man again. Bruce gets it in, but the other end. They weren't quick and coming out for the corner there, were they? They were not happy to like
Fraser, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
They were in no rush to get out there.
No.
They were always going to have to pick up play style.
Aye. They're happy enough there to just sit in the box, make sure we don't get a shot off cutting it back in, but
comfortable enough knocking the ball around here. Poznan, that is. Is it Lech or is it Poznan? Or does it really matter? I'm sure there was a couple of well, I don't want to say Polish to presume, but a couple of Poznan fans earlier. Crossed in, easily dealt with by Meg. They crossed it in there and not one person was in the box.
Aye.
Mere attacking that.
Oh man, I'm nervous about this. I don't know why. Like, this realistically should be the easiest game of the group, but
I put a message out before this. See how long this game took to come today. I'm sitting there at like 4 o'clock going, how's it not kickoff time?
I saw your tweet, like, how's the game still 3 hours away? What's going on? That was a...
I've gone for the kind of pass to that got the phone.
I'm not surprised, Vivi. Daniel, mind will give you a reminder as well, since last week or weekend, it might have been actually, you said it, you were missing some comments. Mind changed your chat from top chat to live chat, so you see everything. Don't want you missing the chances to swing your ban hammer when Reese calls on you. He was so gutted about that at the last one, though. He was like, I can't believe you've just done that.
I still never banned you. We've had a lot of possession, no dangerous possession, just in their own half, but a lot of possession in the past 2 minutes here.
Even at that, you're saying today's going slow. This feels like, honestly, the longest. Like, I don't know why this feels like the longest 4 minutes to the start of a match I've watched in a while. Probably I'm so used to us having the ball in the early stages and just flying at them, but
sitting in, obviously, that's what they'll be told to do for some strategy. We're sitting at, like, we're letting our centre backs have all the ball here. And the three attackers, Roof, Hadji, Kent, are sitting off, but they're all staying central. They're not going wide at all. It's as if we're really trying to box up the middle of the pitch and force them to go wide.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Andre, welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat.
Unfortunately, no idea what you're saying. If you can, please try and keep it in English.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming and hanging out, though. There's the two at the back. Yep.
We
were talking about this at the start. Daniel, you were there for it, I think. Their line at the back seems really sloppy, to say, Reese was saying. But
oh, no. Okay.
Maybe just a slip. I don't know. Ooh.
Dangerous. Shooting chance. It's not comfortable watched wide, but better start. Lech have started the better of the two teams the first 5 minutes here.
I'd say so. Hang on, like you're saying, that shot wasn't too dangerous. It was slow enough. McGregor had plenty of time to keep his eye on it. It would have been a pretty comfortable save for him if it came to it, but Lech don't look worried going forward, though. They look like they're more than happy to come at us, so I'd like to see us do a bit of the same.
Strategies quite similar, didn't they? Setups, the two team. It's quite man for man.
Mm-hmm.
Forced a throw in deep in their half here, though.
Oh, poor ball for Kent there.
Nice for Davis.
Yeah.
Like wide again.
Beautiful.
Chance here, Tav, whip it in.
Oh. Tav
Wasn't
and
really
Roof
like,
just
more of a hit and hope.
Tav and Roof on just different wavelengths there. Tav went to slam it back into him. I think Roof was running for the ball in behind there, but Kamara doing fantastic now, by the way. Oh!
Kent, that ball was so good at the box. That was one of those that almost forced an own goal. It was fizzed across the 6 yard. The defender's actually done well to punt that away there.
Who is it they never got in the end of? Arfield? No, Arfield's not starting, is it? Is it?
That is Arfield, yeah.
Aye.
Hey, Tav, beat the first man for the corner. Come on.
Come on, Tav. Hopefully them coming forward will let us play around them. I will hope that's... Oh, Jesus.
And he's swung it too far this time, so one too short and one too long. Right.
He listened
Next one
to
will
you.
be perfect.
He got it past the first man. He listened to you. Oh. Ooh. One of the Lech players looks like they've rolled their ankle or something. They're down, kind of holding their foot.
It's alright. He just banged it in the ground. That'd be him.
Maybe. Kamara's a wonderful player. Such a fluid dynamic. He's really like... Just the more time goes on, the more he comes into his stride, man. Was that me? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the type of stage that suits Kamara. Kamara can go as high as he wants in football, honestly. He's got that swagger, that understanding about him. Like, the SPL is actually it's a poor league for him to be playing in. Poor league. Like, he would thrive playing in the league or something.
He'd be good in like a European league, not like something in the UK.
Tell you, see like an Ajax midfielder or something. That's like Kamara all over. Lech into the box here.
Comfortable enough away.
Go back to Balogun away this time.
Balogun.
End-to-end stuff here.
Alright.
Exciting for neutral. I don't know if it's class for the Rangers fans here to be seeing end-to-end. Like, it's refreshing to see teams not sitting in, but at the same time, I'm like, don't come out too much, lads. Come on. No need to attack us dangerously.
We like you guys coming out enough for us to get in behind, but don't come in our box, please.
Aye, Daniel. That type of place. Kamara won't be here. Next summer, Kamara will go. I think he'll be our most sought after player.
That's a corner all day.
I thought he gave something else there, a foul or something. Another corner. This is it. He's had 1-2 shot, 1-2 far. This one's going to be on the money.
Just shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to back, foul or Dave, I'll take it.
Shoulder to shoulder, shut it. It may have been...
It's Borna, it's worked in this time, and that's better, but it's still cleared away.
Where's the foe when you need him for that one?
Okay, Davis. We're trying a lot of these balls in behind here, right at the heart of the defence.
Oh, aye. There's no one that can tell me Gio, Rayner, or Bellingham are better than Kamara. Oh.
Especially no Bellingham. How much did he go for? 30 or something, didn't he? It's 17-year-old. Just because he's English.
That's the thing, mate. For some reason, you're English or you play in the English leagues. You're worth doubles for no reason. Oh,
honestly, no offence to Polish players and teams, but it must be a commentator's nightmare. Like, honestly, to see some of the names, you're going...
I mean, I suppose if you're Polish...
Aye, but I mean, like, the English-speaking commentators, like BT and that, they'll be... Fair play to them if they're nailing all of them names in the head.
Oh, unlucky there. Roof played a fantastic... Roof with a fantastic
should do better there.
Haji, but...
That was lovely. Roof held off his defender well. He just spun him in the inside, and he's cut it back to Haji. I don't even think he was quite expecting it, but it's a good ball. And Haji just sliced it.
Post, man. He
has sliced that. It's got to be a target. It's actually more of a chance than I thought it originally was there. It should have been at least on target, if not a goal. Back to the Lech position. Who'd I take out the team for Zungu? And this current team, Davis. It'd be Zungu and Kamara for me. Obviously, if Zungu is good enough, like, I've not seen him play yet, but I think Kamara, for me personally, is the number one out of Davis, Kamara and Jack. Like, Kamara's always the guy that's got to be in there first. So then, if Zungu's good enough, I would have him in there next to Kamara.
And to touch back on what Daniel was saying about Kamara being better than any of them, Bellingham went for between 25 and 30 mil, and he's on 2 mil a year, roughly. So, aye.
Aye, as always, Steve, mate. Shout out to all the best fans in the world watching this stream. We get people from South Africa, Italy, Canada, and these streams. It's unbelievable.
It is honestly fantastic, man. We've said it before. It's mad seeing the amount of places people come in for.
No, Gordon, we do not. It's a 50-50 game. No team looks comfortable. It's end to end right now.
Should we get Bam Margera update said we can't due to copyright. If you want to watch the game, it's on BT. in the UK anyway. Oh, Kent pulling up. That's not good.
Ah, it was a tackle. He crunched him from behind.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
There, I think.
It looks like he's just raked his studs. He's just raked his studs
He's
across
raked
his
it
ankle.
in the ankle. He's alright. He's alright though.
We're good. Can confirm Kamara drives a car worth more than 50 grand. Seen him at the Hibs game last season. So he's upgraded for 50 grand, 50 grand.
The touch for Gerrard.
Fancy getting him in a jersey.
That is going to be, you're going to see that on Twitter in a little bit. What a first touch for Gerrard. Not even looking at it. He does it with a heel. That is sensational. The big man still got it.
And a suit and a pair of shoes, I know, man. Love to see Balogun going forward, man.
He's our best centre back at that, bringing the ball forward. Like Goldton's got the pass in him, but see actually bringing the ball with him.
Was that a yellow there by the Poznan player?
Yeah, almost Maggi Bagheera like. It was Balogun. He's forced Ishak into a yellow card. I can say that one. I think he's Swedish actually.
Ishak.
I think I've seen that.
Nah. He's still got a good half hour strip.
Froggy boy, we've already
I reckon we could get a good second half at
for this one, mate.
Clash of heads in the box. Poznan players went down. Goldson, I think it was that it was with. He's just walked away like it was nothing. Moder.
Big Goldson's just used the big boys. Head as a ball there. Everyone's alright.
Oh, look at that one in Balogun as well, by the way. It's the same as Kent. Just raked their studs down his ankles.
As Gerrard said it as well, twice, yep.
Polish boys are here to play dirty.
Oh, we're pressing high now, by the way. We've got two players in the box pressing it up as high as the keeper now. But they've actually got out to it well here.
Oh, fantastic. Well in, recovered.
Oh, Kamara in with the tackles.
Oh, unlucky, man, unlucky. David's done really well, though, to flick that out with three players like right around him like that as well. Fantastic awareness for Kamara to get in.
Pressing.
Oh, aye.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's been a trigger or if it's a time or whatever. Well, something's off that, whether it's Gerrard or whether it's a time. But the team have been told once it gets to a certain point or this point to start pressing high. Because so far we've not been doing that in the game. I don't know if it was maybe the 15-minute mark. But since that, we've been pressing right up man for man and all the defenders.
All right. I mean, that's the thing, as you said, it could just be a case of Gerrard's turned around to them and went, first 15 minutes, settle into the game, feel them out, see how they're playing, then just fly at them. You know what I mean?
Not the most comfortable, John. It's a bit of end-to-end right now. I think each team's still trying to figure each other out, but we've not anything too scary defensively. Like, we've not looked like we're going to concede or anything, but it's been pretty 50-50, I'd say, so far.
We've had the better of the chances, but general play, it's been pretty 50-50. That Hadji one should have been on target.
Same as the Hadji one, yeah.
That boy's got a bit of pace on him there, man. Ref not seeing what this mob are doing, dirty team. Oh, 100%. They're just coming out, chopping at ankles, whether it's try to get us worked up and take us into fouls or just try and injure us, but... Oh, man. Oh, nice. Beautiful again for Kamara, man.
I certainly want us to get the first goal here because this team are certainly not low in confidence here. I wouldn't like to see them be 1-0 up to have that confidence to try even more, but chance. Yeah, it was a. I don't know if the shot was probably the best. It was on target for Arfield decently enough, but he turned on the edge of the box, had a shot, but there was Roof and I think he had Hadji coming to overlap him there as well, but at least it was on target.
Aye. Arfield's getting right stuck into this mob, man, and I absolutely love it.
He always does. He always does, man. Every game, Arfield. This is dangerous. Crossing into the box here. They've done Tav there. Tav's been done, and Bonner's done really well at the back. He never had any time on him. He could have had the shoot there to save time, but he's done well to put it for a corner.
Yeah.
But Tav done far too easily in the far side to let the ball come in.
Borna done really well, man.
No, he's dealt with it well, to be fair.
Like you said, if there was a call, if he had the time, he could definitely have took that down and got it out. But Curry, what's going on? The game's very 50-50 there now. I'd say we've had the better of the chances, but general outfield play has been pretty 50-50. I think we didn't expect Poznan to come into the game and be as positive as they are being with their mentality. But
cleared the corner. They're trying to hit first man off the corner. Bruce won the ball off a corner.
Strength, man. Shoot!
That was literally the similar sort of thing there. Bodying people off the ball to try and bring it out for the corner. Unfortunately, not quite as quality had on it last time. But
I think Poznan have watched that clip too many times and they've just been like, get round him.
The Poznan managers get the brawl out. It seems to be the heavens seem to have opened at Ibrox. The rain is peeing down.
I was going to say that close up of Arfield we got just after his shot. He looked absolutely soaked. Just an update for you as well, guys. In the other game in our group, still 0-0 as well. Benfica and Standard. But
cheers for tuning in.
Yeah. Too easy again there. Good recovery for that, though. Good recovery.
Great recovery. I get totally done through the legs first time, but he's goalkeeper's done well to come back and slide that out for a corner.
Right.
Danger.
These guys are just taking the mick out of Tav, though, on this right side, man.
Tav's having a howler defensively.
Aye. What team looks better? Daniel would say it's pretty 50-50 now. Rangers are starting to be a bit more aggressive, starting to press a bit more and play a bit more like ourselves, but then I'd need to say 50-50.
Another corner that's hit man. What's going on with everyone's got today? Hadji won the ball for corner, but he's got nowhere to.
Absolutely no one out to play it up the park today, aye.
We all let you know.
Anyone scored yet? No, okay. Score should be on screen, just down below us.
One, two, three, four, 6 players up in our defensive line from their attack up 20. Well, they're not fully pressing, but they're just sitting up here. They're waiting to pounce in any mistakes or anything. Game plan's maybe been to sit a bit deeper and try and catch over the top through balls here because the defence looked a bit dodgy. Correct? They do play high lines, sometimes leave 2 at the back. I don't know if that's maybe been the tactic for the first 20 minutes here to see if we could try and get an early goal.
Tricky game there. It's certainly seeming that way now, Mads. Kamara's been absolutely fantastic so far, though, man.
big chance for Poznan there. The pass had far too much on it. A massive gap between Connor and Balogun. Don't know whether
there wasn't even a gap. Mate, there wasn't even a gap between Connor and Balogun. Balogun was up, aye.
Balogun was up.
Roof!
Balogun was up, Goldson was back, so there was diagonally nowhere near each other. A ball get played through, and luckily it was too heavy, it went in McGregor's hands. But with counter there, it was balling that ball at the box, and it was literally too perfect. I think Roof thought the defender in front of him was going to clear it, but it's literally just hit off Roof and bounced it in the ground, and then he went for an overhead kick, which just went a couple of feet wide, but I thought he was just so put off by the defender in front of me. Actually, he should have done better with the first chance. Obviously, the overhead kick would have been hard to score, trying to better his last goal, but he should have definitely done better with a header.
That's the thing though, man, like, for the view behind their goal, it looked like he, like, deliberately knocked it into the ground to try and take it under control, but...
It was definitely just took too long to react to it.
No, I looked completely caught out by it, like you were saying, as if I thought the defender was getting it, but I think that's the one with the dark horses in this group.
Everyone had them as weapon boys as well, John, didn't they?
I know.
We need to see.
Going off this performance, they're certainly not as bad as I think maybe we thought they were. But
they're obviously still 20 minutes in.
Right.
They could tire, they could whatever, but they've certainly looked every bit as, if not better than standard in the first 25 minutes.
And we all thought during that standard game, the Poznan fans coming into your chat, talking them up, were just like, yeah, okay. Well, fair enough, they've came to play it. Got to remember as well, though, didn't these guys hold the game like a draw most of the time with Benfica as well? Like, right up to the end? Like, it was 2-2, and I think Benfica scored a third, like, right at the end or something. Hadji's just turning them inside out there now as well. Fantastic link-up play, Hadji and Barisic, and just that poor ball in the end, unlucky. Ball just went in the box, not a lot of pace
Boruc,
on it.
Is that the guy that... Boruc, is that the guy that left in floods of tears the last time he was at Ibrox? Is that the same guy we're talking about? I think it is.
Oh, man.
Benfica's out of the league. We'll see. That's like saying Benfica aren't any better than Porto. And certainly as of proved, Porto went out of our league, so I wouldn't say they're anywhere near being out of our league. I think there will be, of course, our biggest competition in this group. But I certainly wouldn't say they're out of our league.
I think that Daniel might be a Poznan fan, though, because he was saying greetings to Poland earlier. So...
Nice. They've got crossing positions here, and they've got 4 guys in the box. Oh man!
My God!
McGregor's weakness shown there. Obviously, our best shot stopper, but passing around the back and a bit of pressure's got put on him, and he's passed it out for a corner. Do you guys still remember?
I'm sorry, I'll still say it week in, week out. I'd rather McLaughlin than McGregor.
I did say Daniel. I remember Boruc is the guy that left Ibrox crying the last time he was here. Yeah, we remember him. Offside. Good.
Right. Porto were meant to be out of our league, and look what we did to them. Exactly, John. That's it. He plays for Legia now. Oh, right. Imagine that last season. Imagine if that was the Legia game last season.
He was, mate.
Was he? Oh.
Half an hour. We need to improve. Well, they've been alright, but we certainly need to improve here.
Oh, aye. And that's the thing though as well, it's like we've made a habit of saying it feels like Rangers haven't been getting out of first gear in games recently. Kind of still feels like that now. We've not really been able to get going, still kind of sitting in first gear. Brilliant tracking back for Kamara there though. Forces him to run it out of play.
Right, free kick chance here to whip this into the box.
For what? Unless I missed something there, but... yeah, okay, fair enough. You remember when Legia destroyed Celtic but were disqualified over illegal subs? Tell you what, Daniel, it doesn't take much to destroy them nowadays. Hopefully more aggressive in the second half, get Alfie into the team. I don't even know how I feel about putting Alfie in the team now, man. I'm not going to lie to you.
If this stays the way it is, I'd love to see Alfie second half. Hi Jay, welcome to the chat. I'm certainly a little bit more nervous as we stand now than I was before this started.
Nah, if he's got to he can either come out and play an absolute blinder, or it'll be like what we saw last time out, where it was just poor touches, poor decision making, and just really not a game that's up to his standards. But
Daniel, I don't quite know what you're talking about, or what relevance that has to the game.
And season game time, hope to see him and Zungu. Yeah, we were saying that earlier. We'd love to see Zungu get some time at the end.
That's a Poznan man back in.
I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, but welcome to the chat. Man, come on. It's him quick.
Saying Boruch in the chat. That's weird. Said as well for the Polish boys joining the stream. Appreciate you being in here, but if you can try and keep the chat in English, as well, certainly us won't have any idea what you're talking about in the chat. Another corner for Poznan. Oh, no, it's came back for a goal kick. We'll take it. Poor. It's Hadji giving the ball away. Tell you, Gerrard's going to give them an absolute ball in half time here. Right, okay, mate. Saying Boruch, last time if you put it in the chat again, you'll be banned from talking in the chat. Give you plenty of warnings now, bud.
I hope that translation's accurate. If not, blame Google Translate, but...
I knew he was waiting for it. I think of the full-time score. I mean, I predicted 3-0 Rangers before this. It was just kind of a guesstimation because never really knew what I was expecting from Poznan here today.
Nah.
Oh, that explains why MMP's like a bit sad and toxic because of how bad his team. Is that not? I know it's not to do that, so we won't talk about it much. But a 2-0 lead slip,
yeah.
that's really poor. Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't call that doing well. You know what I mean? But then again, mate, second-rate club, second-rate standards for them. You know what I mean? So.
Lovely turn, Kent. What, tin roof on a turn? I just closed out well. Oh, that was almost lovely. Like up after we had you. See that all the time with him.
Right. Very, very unlucky. And yeah, Caitlin, I did use Google Translate, put a message in there saying if people are going to talk, they're welcome to, but keep it in English. So if it keeps up, then obviously we'll need to do something about it. But are you? No, I think we've had a few come in though, Daniel. We've had a few Poznan fans come in. Majority of you guys have been pretty civil, pretty happy to talk about the game. Score right now on my YouTube. It should be on screen underneath us. It's still 0-0.
You think Celtic will manage to finish Celtic? They managed to finish second? I think you're being quite kind, Ian.
If they're lucky.
That's never a foul, by the way.
What?
Oh, he's... Mate, are you kidding me? Ball's been played into Kent. He's just get his arms up to protect himself. A player's ran into the back of him and got a foul for that.
Oh, man. This is No, my YouTube. It's still 0-0, but it's been a very 50-50 game. Charlene watching from Alberta, Canada. Damn. Welcome all the way from Canada, Charlene. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. That's the one thing I don't like about Borna. These kind of situations, like, it just stands off and doesn't really do anything.
If I'm trying to take my tinted glasses off here, chat, I would dare to say this. If we're talking scoring rounds here, this first half so far has certainly been 1-0 to Poznan.
I want to disagree with you.
I think it would be harsh on them to say we've been the better team in this first half.
Oh, like no, by no means. Say, by no means have we been the better team, but hello from France. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Right, not be mean or anything, but this viewers in live stream is supposed to be related to the game, not other subjects. Bring Barker or Jones on for Kent. Need to keep your best players
fit. Man, you were one before. There you go, Daniel.
Who's saying what now? It's not getting up in mine.
Yeah, Daniel's right. Jones isn't in the squad. But I know what you're saying. Hey, there's Daniel got him.
And you'd know that if you watch Ibrox IQ, which is available on this channel. Ooh. Dangerous ball.
Yeah, Kent's doing all right, but I can't say anyone's playing fantastic. I'd say Kamara's maybe one of our best player in the pitch so far, I would say, but I don't think anyone's been spectacular today so far. You didn't expect so many people to watch. Yeah, mate. I mean, no disrespect to Poznan, but Rangers are one of the biggest teams in the world. We've got fans everywhere, all over the world, every corner of the globe. So you're going to see people tuning in to watch Rangers matches, not saying this watch on, for example, but Rangers matches specifically from all over the world, mate.
Chances are anywhere you go, you'll find a Rangers supporters club somewhere there.
There you go, Daniel. There's another one. You can give wee John the band hammer.
I think Gerrard will give him a bit of a rocket at half time, but this he needs to. Kamara's been absolutely outstanding. Roof's looked really good at points.
We'll talk about the bench as well at half time, see what we think we can change for this.
Hello from Northampton.
Yeah, Poznan are playing really well.
Ken, what's going on? Nah. I'll be honest with you, mate. I think Poznan's probably the team that have probably played us the best without sitting 11 men in their box so far. Only joking, boys. Love the Rangers. Who do you think's Rangers' best player?
This needs to go in. Needs to be a decent ball here.
Oh, it needs to be. You'll get a lot of people debating Rangers' best player, but
past the first match, decent ball this time. Well defended again, to be fair.
Oh. Arfield, come on, mate. Well, and
edge of the volley from Davis on the edge. Davis again.
His left foot's just not there.
That's so bad for Davis there. And that left foot, I think it's possibly ended up in the Asda car park in Govan there for that left foot shot. The volley at first was decent. It came back to him, and he's just, I don't know what he's done there.
In Poland, we most have some kind of solidarity when some clubs playing in Europe. Most Poles hate it. Here, it doesn't matter who you're playing. We hate each other 24/7.
Oh, everyone just hates Rangers here. That's how it is. Everyone else loves each other, especially loves Celtic. Everyone just hates Rangers.
Lech's got a very good chance there, man.
Jealousy is a horrible disease here in Scotland, and unfortunately, a lot of people have got it. But yes, Dallas was spot on there. Very good chance. Again, I don't know what Borna is at the left back here, but Balogun's had to come out and try and cover the position. It's been a decent cutback, and Ishak has scuffed that, to say the least.
All right, that could very, very easily be 1-0 Poznan right now. Oh. Us an Airdrie like Rangers. Good man. Oh my God, I love this accent. I'm used to being told I've got a uni accent in here. No, someone saying they like it. What's going on? Reese, what's happening?
Dangerous free kick here for Poznan.
Right.
A couple of minutes to go. This would be absolutely atrocious time to concede, so hopefully not. I think it's a bit... he's put in. It's shooting range. It's definitely shooting range.
All right. It's
Orlando's not playing now.
Balogun's in. It's because you're posh. If you knew where I lived, you would not be calling me posh. Trust me.
That doesn't matter about being posh. Hannah's posh.
Aye, where's she from though, Reese? Not where she lives. Where's she from? I was born in mostly raised here.
McGregor was more comfortable than me there. Just let that go and bounce past the post. I'll see from this angle how far away it was.
Not
Probably
far at all.
A foot wide to the post there, but McGregor was comfortable.
Copenhagen fans like Rangers. Don't worry, we like yous too, especially after last year. No, Scottish is posh. Oh, that's not true. You've got certain places. Outside Nashville, Tennessee, was a member of the Govan True Blues, home and away. Follow, way back in the 80s. Nice. Took you out to Texas, or Tennessee, even. Texas, Tennessee, Nashville. Aye. You know what I mean, either way.
No added time, ref just goes right away there, blows the half-time whistle.
I agree with that, though, in the chat. Very flat first half. I'm used to the universal accent. Yeah, junkie, where I live. Don't worry, we're used to that here too.
That first half, I'm going to browse a bit of online as well here. I feel like I need to.
What's Twitter saying about it? What's Twitter saying?
I'm going to have a look here and see what other people are saying. Get your thoughts on that first half as well. If you did watch, I think a lot of people are going to be saying the same here. It's kind of flat and it needs to improve. But from a bench, who would you like to see come on? Morelos, Jones. Jones, that's because the chat said it. Morelos, Hitton, Aribo. What do you think?
I'd love to see Aribo come on. I'd love to see Aribo come on. But that's just because, well, we all know Aribo does Aribo things. But
first tweet I've seen is the worst 45 minutes we have played all season.
Can't even argue with that.
Kind of had to disagree.
Yep. Definitely a worst 45 for a good while. Pardon me, for a good while.
I think that's agreement for Alfie today, by the way. I don't even know if I would take a week off. I would possibly, dare I say, even play Roof wide or Morelos wide. Keep one of them up top. Yeah, Caitlin, we're at half time right now.
Yeah.
You stopped the time, aye?
I've stopped it all, aye.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, everyone's literally just saying the exact same, right? Okay, we've not conceded here. And the good thing is here, I think, I don't know, Poznan fans in the chat might say differently here, but I think Poznan are probably giving us all they've got. And the dangerous thing is here, Rangers cannot play any worse than we did in the first half. We will definitely up our game. There is no way Rangers go lower in the second half. The only way for Rangers is up in the second half, which is good news.
Jake's that half's like Rangers after the winter break. Don't start, Jake, please.
Let's not talk about that.
Please, don't. Aye, Stevie's pretty much hit the nail on the head there as well. That's what I'm seeing all over Twitter. Everyone wanting Aribo and Alfie on now.
You taking off Aribo and Alfie?
Right now, I don't know. Hadji's not really been involved in the game enough, but maybe that on its own says enough. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You can't really take Arfield on.
Arfield's been.
You move Arfield back, like the Kamara. Set Arfield and Kamara. Is that defensive enough?
You'd think so,
How do you? Kent's obviously still going to stay on. Never know what he'll do at some point, but the best player for me in the first half, Jake.
Kamara's.
But I don't think he had much competition, to be fair, in the first half.
Is Hadji and Arfield on? Hadji and Arfield are on. Arfield's been Arfield's just been doing Arfield things. He's been absolute workhorse the now. He's maybe not had the most like outstanding stuff, but like he's been all over the park. First half, not unlike the Galatasaray game, the class will come out in the end. Patience, guys. Oh, I agree completely. At the end of the day, that's what it's. That's what the good teams are made of. Even in games like this, where it is hard, and you're slugging it out, still managing to find a win out of them. That's what makes the best teams that step above. You know what I mean? And I have no doubt that'll come through at the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Roof will. If he does change it, like Roof will start. I don't think he'll swap him straight at half time. If Roof goes out to the right, Morelos plays on the right, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but Alfie defo did in the second half. It's just how you take a reborn for. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he will take Davis off and set Arfield, but so it'll probably be Arfield or Hadji.
Not sure, but those two being on the same time, that's why. Oh no, I get that completely. I get that.
I think he'll defo keep it the exact same, come out in the second half though, and say, right, you need to up this, or subs will be happening within the first 10 minutes.
And that's the thing. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to one, look like an idiot, or two, be offensive. So I'm not going to try. But you're saying we'll be surprised that Lech will win. Going off that first half, it wouldn't be surprising. Yous have been arguably the better team this half.
It would be surprising in the way of we didn't expect it before it started, but
aye. But going off the game alone, it wouldn't be that surprising.
BT Sport have tweeted out saying, Gamer Roof, is that you? And I'll go. It's just been scored for the halfway line, but it's nobody as good as Roof's because it's just that it's a free kick basically. It's a free kick basically, and the halfway line he's just lobbed the keeper, but that's not as good as Roof's. James have been organised, didn't they? More than I thought. They've been decent in and out of the ball. It's not really what I expected for the game at all.
No, not at all. I think it'll be a sluggish second half. You think at the end Rangers will grab a goal? Yeah, I think we could still put two away this second half. You guys have Steven Gerrard. That's massive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Having a big name like Gerrard at the club obviously is massive, and he has done great things and has made big steps forward at the club since he's came in. But unfortunately, the reality of it is it doesn't matter how many steps you take forward at a club like Rangers. If you don't win trophies, fans aren't going to remember you. That's the issue. That's not to take anything away from Gerrard. I think he's a fantastic manager and he's doing a great job. But unfortunately, that's just reality when you come into a club that expects trophies, you know what I mean? Personally, at this point, with the way the game's going now, I'd say put Gerrard in a jersey and get him in the park. But it'd be massive when he wins the league. Oh yeah, bear in mind this is his first time. This is his first time proper, high eyes-on management position. You know what I mean? Alan McCoy is like the uncle you'd love to punch at your grand's funeral, but you don't have respect for your gran. Cool, MMP.
Oh, Dallas has deleted him. What did you do that for?
It's the way he's been the full first half.
I didn't know you had the choice of that, but fair enough.
Mate, I've been a mod in your channel since you basically set it up.
Aye, but you could ask me. That's it. He's going to be. No one's going to remember him if he doesn't win the league. That's how it is.
I mean, I can unban him if you want. Your call.
Dallas unban my pal.
Do you want me to unban him, Risa?
You can leave him now. You can do it later on.
Tell us who's your best Rangers player of all time. That's a debate you don't want to start. We actually were we not debating that one in the last watch along as well, or was that just in one of your streams?
Loudrup or Cooper? They're talking about the last.
Bill Alan Washney. Loudrup, Gaza, Lovenkrands.
Lovenkrands is a different shout. Certainly, I wouldn't say
Dalcio.
He's in with a chance of being the best, but
then we were obviously talking about that McCoy's Tately partnership as well. Moles is one of my favourites. El Hadj Diouf.
Just for the antics, El Hadj Diouf.
Oh aye. Big Ammo as well, man.
Ian
Big
Black,
Ammo was always a favourite of mine, man.
Listen, the mic has been took. Well, I think the majority of name, I think the name that we've seen the most here is probably Loudrup in it.
Loudrup's probably the one I've seen most in the chat, aye. Although, to be fair, there's a player in my head. I'm going to wait and see if anyone mentions him in chat.
I'm actually confident with the performance that Maria. The thing I'm confident with Graham is I don't think we'll play any worse. I don't think we'll play any worse.
I Gorham, Kloss as well was probably up there for me. He was one of the keepers that I grew up watching. So he'll always come to like head for me.
It's impossible. Glasgow Rangers, mate. Like for me to say, I've been to every home game for 20 years. It's honestly it's literally too difficult for me to pick a one game that stands out in my head. It's been the best I've ever been to. Like, I respect that aggression, but like I could literally, oh man.
I'm still waiting to see if anyone puts in the name as one of the players that comes into my head, but
I like fan in the chat. What's going on? Stuttgart at home, brilliant game. The Stuttgart fans make it like see one of the things that makes like memorable games that stand out. Away fans as well. Like, always seem you've got that type of aggro rivalry. Like you've got that thing in the stand. Like I don't think, like for example, the Liga game wasn't like one of the best, like visually, like of all time. But see, just because of the fans, it'll always stick in my head because they brought like say what you want about the Liga Warsaw fans, play whatever, but the fans are good. You know what I mean? Like Parma Ibrox, I think you see a lot of people say that was a favourite. Alberkel, mate, I appreciate you being in the stream, but if you could stop spam in Polish, that would be appreciated.
I've just looked up.
If you want to type in English, you're more welcome to be there, but if you keep spamming in Polish when no one can understand it, mate, I'll unfortunately have to.
I'll just put that message in Polish in chat for him again.
Well,
it's basically saying we welcome everyone to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. You're more than welcome to sit and interact, but we ask that you keep the chat in English so everyone can take part. That's all it's saying.
Yeah, good.
One person I've seen's mentioned the player that came into my head, Kenneth. Kenneth mentioned him with Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. He came into my head straight away and all.
Class. I don't think it'd be.
I don't think he's like all time.
Warming up here. Surely he's not coming on, is he?
You never know. Sorry, Daniel. Well. Daniel's going to end up banning me in a minute. I'm not keeping the chat in English, sorry. Oh, James, did you mention Gio as well? Sorry, I must have missed that when I was looking up tweets and stuff like that at half time as well.
Well, teams are working out for us in the second half. We can only hope things get better. And as always, just before the second half gets full underway here, sitting at over 200 current viewers. Appreciate it more than I can say for everyone being in here, chilling with us week in, week out. We're at 52 likes as well. See if we can hit at least that 55 like mark for always been in the stream, and subscribing as well to the channel, which should be that big red button down below if you've not done it already. Is completely free to do so. I do other types of Rangers videos on the channel as well as these watch-alongs, but moments away from the second half. And as always, Dallas is on screen as well if you want to go and check his social media out and see what kind of stuff he does. But we are not long away.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Daniel's banned.
Daniel's banned, that's it. Get him out. Unmodern, resell, ban him. What's your best Rangers goal ever?
Roof the
Roof's
other day. Standard Liège.
Roof's got to be
Standard Liège.
Standard Liège, aye. Roof's got to be up there for sheer worldly, but in terms of just a goal that's been beautiful to watch.
Roof's is not only Rangers' best goal of all time, it is genuinely could be seen as the best goal ever scored in football. Genuinely. Albert, one day before, mate. Appreciate you being here, but
favourite Rangers goal was McCoy's last goal versus that mob. Diving header and a 2-0 win. Good choice, Tam. Cooper free kick versus Aberdeen.
Sorry, Daniel, mate. Stole the thunder.
Cooper versus Celtic. Just followed and subscribed. Nice, Caitlin. Love to see it.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. My chat is taking a wee second to catch up. There we go. Right, we are underway. Will this be more of the same? No subs for the set. Is there? No, wait, that's a rebo on it? Is it?
I'm not gonna lie, my screen's pixelated to anything.
I know, it's my screen was for pixelated. BT wasn't loading properly for me. I don't think there was any subs after time, was there? I need to check my phone here.
Don't think so. Still got Roof.
I was too busy. I was too busy looking at the chat.
Still got Roof, Hadji, Ken. There's Davis.
No subs at the half.
No subs, aye.
Same again.
Yeah, Alban, just because obviously we're streaming, by the time like my computer processes it, then YouTube gets it, goes to the YouTube servers and stuff like that. There can be a bit of a delay on it sometimes, so that's why we say sometimes we might be a little bit behind you in terms of like reactions and stuff like that. So yeah,
I think so, Gordon. I think you were right.
Hope so, Gordon. Hope so.
But I don't think that was a yellow there. So we just put that in the chat. I think you're right. That's
I just saw Daniel there as well. Both vote me out in Among Us. Both want to ban me and both want to take away the pleasure of my ban hammer. Sorry, Daniel.
It was Balogun who got the yellow card.
Oh, was it?
Balogun. I hope you're wrong, Glasgow Rangers, because if there is a goal, then you shall be banned.
We have said about keeping stuff out the chat till we react to it.
I thought I was going to be a goal for Lech. Never mind.
Okay, we just being trolled.
Counter chance cool. There. I was very dangerous. Again, where is Ballner on that side? Now he's coming out. He's at centre. What is going on with the defensive line today? It's not been absolutely solid, is it? By the way, It's whipped out of the box. Thankfully, there's just a bit too much on it.
And Glasgow Rangers, because we've said multiple times, don't be putting like spoilers and stuff in chat. Sorry, first time here.
It's all right, bud.
Right. Thought I'd seen your name a bit before, but if not, then that's my mistake. I apologise, but...
Benfica won up, are they?
David, I've just...
As expected. That's probably actually handy for us, to be fair. That's probably what we want. People just want Benfica winning every game.
Keep it nice and simple for us. That's it. Just came through to my phone there as well.
Unlucky with that ball through. I tell you, they've got a couple of quick players in the back line, like from the stuff I've seen before, and I'm leaving 2 defenders, this, that, and the next thing, but they're really quick, aren't they?
Can I ban them now for the fucking Holocaust comment?
Right, aye, okay. I've never seen that one yet. Did aye, you can ban him now. It was desperate for that one. That one's understandable.
After the Holocaust comment, I was like, Reese, let me do it.
It's just Celtic fans showing their class in it. R as well, you'll be lucky as well. MMP, like, obviously that's on screen as well, so I probably will be actually reporting your account as well, not just banning. Since we've got the live stream proof of that, mate.
Who's that one you're talking about?
The MMP comment.
Right.
I'll probably be reporting that as well. Never a foul, man. A goal to the refs. Get these cards out awfully quick for us in this half.
Alright.
Dangerous chance. I think that's a shooting chance again, by the way.
Very much could be for them.
Can't be all got. We all do, Daniel, mate. It's just Celtic fans are they're just a bit different. They're just a bit different. I'll say that.
Why is this commentary?
Okay, maybe they're diving all over the place in the second half.
No, aye. Just want Rangers to tear up and score. Tell me about it, Els. Oh, tell me about it. I'm stressing.
Very dangerous free kick chance here.
Alright.
Oh, it's glanced header wide. That's certainly at least a good half chance there for Poznan to take the lead. Very dangerous ball into the box.
I need to call. James, I think if he's going to be making changes, it needs to be soon.
Caitlin, obviously 90 minutes, and then the way our timer works here, it's just obviously the time that you're seeing on screen is how far it is into the second half. So once the timer you see now gets to 45, that'll be the game about done.
Yeah. So the way, basically, like I said, the way our timer works, it goes 45, then 45 again. But I did change it over at the second half.
You say that, Curry, mate, but like, I think everyone, majority of Rangers fans, will be very, very disappointed, to say the least, if you don't take full points at Ibrox here. I know they have been decent, but still.
Again, it's like I spoke about at half time when we were talking about Gerrard. It's just the expectations of the club. You know what I mean?
Maybe if we were away from home, you know what I mean. But at Ibrox, I think you at least a good 98%, 99% is would be expecting this to be 3 points. But saying that, though, they have quite clearly shown here they are no walkover. Come on, a chance to whip it in.
Unlucky.
Camilos, welcome to the chat. Your team's doing all right?
Your team's definitely.
It is like 100%. If you're choosing between getting out of this, doing well, even winning the Europa League and winning the league, I think 100% of Rangers fans, 110% are saying the league over anything. I'd rather lose all of these games if it meant winning 55. Oh, it's kind of a mix up in the box there. Everyone was too close to you. I think Hadji was going to take a swing at it, and then I think Roof took it off his toe. Roof and Hadji having a wee argument about it.
Getting on at Hadji a bit there, right?
Thanks for that, Camilos. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the stream. It does show if I will come 100%, Jordan. You're right about that, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Anyone play that bingo for this second half? Like, because I could take a penalty right about now.
You said 55. No, you said 51.
51.
Someone said 55. Did we have anyone say anything later than 55th minute for the penalty bingo?
I think there was a couple of 60 odds I seen earlier. We shot there Morelos and Aribo, someone else warming up. Didn't see the third one. But Morelos and Aribo, for me right now, is who I'd be screaming to get on.
Oh, definitely. Roof's definitely not on fire. No, he had some good moments in the first half.
He ain't on fire. Well done. Well, they're a decent team, man. I think I've seen enough now to comfortably say I think Standard are going to be bottom of this group. I think it's going to be Benfica will get through, whether it's first or second.
Everyone was saying it was between us and Standard. I think it's between us and Lech,
It's between us and Lech for
who's
going to be the other team, I think.
Swinging a miss there, man.
Which is why this game was now going to be so important. Yeah. Don't mind a few other topics and that going on in the chat, but please no politics like that, Daniel. That's going to cause an argument. We can keep that for my Twitch channel if you're interested in that.
I'm an idiot. After me telling Daniel to make sure his chat was in live chat earlier, I've just looked and mine's is in top chat. Ugh.
That'd be why you couldn't see something earlier when I said something and you were like...
I was like, what?
We look at pretty much the same as the first half here, Caitlin, where Aye, no very good right underneath is the next comment, and I think it's it's no brilliant. I've not seen much of an improvement at all from the first half. Just looks exact same. Kind of 50-50. I think Poznan fans will say they've been a better team. We will say we've maybe been slightly better. It's one of those games. It's very tight. Tell you what, though, probably a great game for the neutral.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic game for the neutrals.
A foul? Nope. Hadji tumbled over. I think it's going to be Hadji that comes off.
Hadji's been so far off the pace, man, honestly. Like,
a couple in the chat there saying Aribo is coming on, so. Oh, and Kent with a ball, it's about 20 yards away from the side of the player.
Aribo, yeah.
But yeah, that's us just seeing, I think, Aribo's going to be coming on. Oh, that's actually quite handy, that, isn't it? They're using the stairs to warm up.
True.
Because obviously there's no fans in.
Daniel, we're all missing the games with the fans, with the atmosphere, and that's right in front of your seat, Reece, ain't it? That's like literally 4 rows in front of you, where he was getting ready there.
So I left a note in my seat.
I know. If you see this, follow me on Twitter. And again, you've already had Zungu use some of your videos in his TikTok, you know what I mean?
Buff coming on as well, was it? Oh, long shot there for Arfield. Don't mind seeing that. A couple of yards wide, but the keeper wasn't too sure of that. He still had an eye for it. I don't mind it. The long shot there.
That's
obviously, if you're having millions that are off the target, then it's obviously a bit of a problem. But
yeah, that's the thing. Go back to last season, we were screaming for people that would take shots outside the box. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised to hear that, Jordan, because I think they play quite high paced. So I think the end of this game is going to be a real test to their fitness. Like, we know our players are fit enough. You know we are absolutely, but.
Hopefully we're at it against Kelly and no play.
Morelos and Aribo coming on for us.
Daniel's still very defensive of Aribo. You don't want to hurt Aribo or you've got Daniel in your case.
Oh, half an hour to go. Morelos 90th minute again. I said that on Twitter half time. I was like, whew, we've seen another 90th minute winner against a Polish team here.
Well, and Tav to win that. Stephen Davis picks it up.
Switch it, man.
You cannot fault Kamara this game, though, man. He's been all over the pitch. His work rate has been fantastic this game. He's played hands down.
Well done. Balogun again, by the way. What I'm talking about there is his ability to drive out from the back, to take players on and create things.
Barisic's ball doesn't even make it into the 6-yard box. There's Alfie.
Stubbs just coming on for us now. Thank you. Subscribe. Cheers, Stevie, mate. Appreciate that a lot. From a US of A. Nice to see you in the stream, mate. Jones at the weekend. Aribo at the weekend. Notice how we've signed 2 defenders from Brighton. I have noticed that, mate. One's slightly better than the other, but the other one's still doing his job. I like that.
Who would you say is better,
Balogun and Hollander?
They're both better at different things.
My preferred centre-back pairing would be Balogun and Hollander.
Yep.
That's the 2 I would go with. Gerrard, he's not going to drop Goldson. It's just not going to happen. Not that I think Goldson's been particularly bad at all. I think he's like proved a lot of critics wrong, myself included, this season. But hold on, with a shot. It was a wild shot from Kent,
wild, yep.
Might sound me harsh to say this, but I don't think I can really fault Hollander and Balogun. For me, just a combination of the two of them. I'd love to see them two being the starters, but it's just not going to happen under our time at Gerrard here. So it's always going to be the other boys fighting over it. It'll be interesting to see where Katic stands when he comes back. I think he's too good to be left in the sidelines. So if he isn't going to be fighting for a spot in the first team, then I'm pretty sure he'll be away next summer.
He'll go, right. Alfie's first touch on the ball. Good ball out to Kent. Hadji. What?
It just doesn't look like it's happening today. We'll see how much of an impact Morelos and Aribo bring here, but
Aribo's not on the park yet, so...
He is.
No, he's not. He's still warming up. It just showed a shot of him warming up, mate, at the side.
Alright, it's just Morelos who brought him.
Yep.
The two of them are sitting with a top off ready to go.
No, Aribo had a bib on warming up again at the side after Alfie came on.
To have the best right back in Europe, you think so? Absolutely not. Nowhere near it. Not even in the conversation for me. Best right back in Scotland, like in the Scottish League, but there's loads better in the EPL for me. Never mind the rest of Europe. These
corner
half
again,
chance for Alfie there. It was Ruffy came on for there, what?
Aye, Alfie for Ruff.
I'm 24, mate.
Come on, Golson, get your heat on this one, mate. I'll take another Golson heater.
Because it's getting to that awkward stage now where we're wanting to push to get a winner, but we don't want to leave ourselves open because obviously the points are a lot better than none tonight. But it's getting to that stage. How badly do we want these 3 points?
Ref, come on, look at him. He's always top. That's about a big 3 points, but I agreed they're very well organised. I mean, Connor, you say that, but Steely was saying start of the stream he was looking at footage and
they didn't seem organised at all.
Like
in the slightest.
Jimmy, don't know if this is your first time here or not, mate, but if so, please keep stuff like that out the chat until we've reacted to it or the goals updated, because
sorry, mate, I'm just
a little bit behind, but
said it plenty. Appreciate you being here, Jimmy, but we've said it plenty of times. Yeah, nothing else to say.
Pat, come on, we've literally just had this and you're a regular in here. You know this, Pat. Come on, Pat.
Right, well, Rangers are about to score, but unfortunately we won't have a reaction because the chat have told us. Yeah, Morelos has scored. 1-0 to Rangers. We're obviously buzzing about that. We usually jump about, but the chat did ruin it for us that time there. So they'll unfortunately have to be a few bans in the chat there.
I'm actually going to update this graphic so it's got it on it.
Nah, because then people, I'm thinking that before, but then people are going to be like,
come in and do it deliberately to be
try to do it deliberately. Do you know what I mean? As a goal, yep, it is 1-0 to Rangers. Unfortunately, we've not had a big reaction. The chat usually don't let us down. They usually keep quiet until after the goal, but unfortunately, a few have ruined it for the many tonight.
No, Daniel, don't disagree. Pat's a good guy. I love Pat coming in and taking part in the conversation, but he's also been around enough to know.
But it's 1-0 Rangers. Hopefully, the floodgates open from here. Where's that as well? You take it on. It's for a background in YouTube, Charles. You probably need to get with the times. Unfortunately, you're a toxic. I don't want to say too much about you because you're also going through a hard time. You're obviously going through a hard time yourself, and you're trying to take out on other people. So I hope you get over all the things that you're going through, mate. But that's you banned from the chat now. Right, after a little chat purge, I can get back to the game. Here we go.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're 1-0 up, but that's ruined the game for me.
It's not ruined. It's just ruined the goal celebration, isn't it? Because you usually jump about going mental when someone tells you before it. It's
I know, but like that's what I'm saying about it though. It's like it's just kind of ruined it for me now because it's just took that buzzing, like. You know what I mean? We should be buzzing that we've just scored and we're 1-0 up, but it's just kind of sucked it for me. Ah well, that's what it is. Another one comes. Second reaction will be genuine. That'll be good.
The chat's updated. It should be updated. It's updated on my end, Aaron. You should be, if you maybe just refresh it, it should come through. Have you put the goal on screen now?
Yeah, it's on screen, mate. It might just not have updated.
Yeah.
It seems like it's taken a while for it to get... I don't know if it's YouTube chat. It's taken ages to update. Or if there's like a serious delay on the stream. But it's like, people there have just answered me for like 2 minutes back. Like 2-3 minutes back. I don't know if there's like a major...
Remember the thingy as well. Let's see in my end. I don't know, see what it says in your end, but my end here, 1948, 49, 50.
Yeah, you're literally 5 minutes behind OBS's display now for me.
That's why. It was the exact same last time as well. I'll update like a stream key the last time.
I was like a lot further ahead than you. So 25:10. My stream is only 10 seconds behind.
It's all good.
God knows. Daniel, mate, from now on, if people are just posting scores in the chat, ban them.
Yeah. Morelos chance. So the keeper's going to spoil that there. Kamara, I think that was Kamara right in front, ready to go there, wasn't it?
Daniel's getting his sweatbands out now, ready to go. He's just like, oh, come on. All the bands are coming now.
Apologies for a little bit of negativity in the stream there. We've usually not got that at all in here. For people that are regulars in the chat, you usually know what we're all about. But for anyone that is new, obviously, we've said multiple times throughout the stream, and there is some people that are regular that should have known. I'm not like trying to be too harsh on them, but there's some people that should know. But we don't. Ideally, I understand it if you're new and stuff, but I always ask, don't put spoilers or anything in the chat because we're probably behind, and it would kind of ruin what's going to happen to us. Because like usually you'll see the jumping about celebrations of a goal, but you know yourselves if someone tells you before you've seen it, it's not the same thing.
Oh.
Anyway, 2-0 to Benfica. Now that's a score date.
That's a score update we're happy with, aye.
Yeah.
Aaron, it's basically we asked people not to put score spoilers in the chat and stuff like that. And different things, but the main one that's just been there is we asked people not to put score spoilers in chat until you've like either seen us react to it or like we've updated it or that kind of thing. But
yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. Sorry, mate. Anyone's welcome in here, no matter who it is. Poznan fans there, like go Lech Poznan, Toaster Games, welcome to the stream. Anyone can be in here, but obviously if there's any stupid comments like the one that doesn't need named earlier or people putting in spoilers of the current game we're watching, then yeah.
Dougie,
The goal was Alfie Hertz. Sorry, we get carried away with all the stuff there, but the goal was a header. It was Alfie that scored
fantastic header for him, by the way. But Dougie, I'd said 4-0 at the start of the stream, so I'll happily take another couple of goals this half. Since the goal, you two have stopped vibrating. The nerves and the shaking certainly calmed in a little bit. I mean, if you want us vibrating again, let me just go grab the baggy ice out my freezer and I'll shove that down my top. That'll get me vibrating again.
Good header away in the box. Need to hold us out now. It'll be interesting to see how Poznan actually play in this last 15 minutes here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Hope and think the boss could become a legend. What do you think? I think the potential's there for Gerrard. If he wins the league, especially...
If Gerrard wins the league, he'll be considered a legend manager for Rangers, because to take us from where we were, getting battered every time we played Celtic by 5 goals, whatever, nowhere near the league, to turn that team around and then win the league, stop this 9.7 in a row, then he would be, I think, in my eyes anyway, I think he'd be considered a legend. But he has to win the league. He 1,000,000% has to win the league.
Yep. I mean, whatever you make of this, 10 in a row, 9.5 in a row, whatever way an asterisk in a row, whatever you want to call it is up to you. But coming in, stopping that, taking our squad to the point where we're contesting in Europe again, like, he's done so much, man. He really has.
We've got Barker and Jack. It looks like they're coming on.
Looks like it. Fantastic for Tav, unlucky for a Rebo there. Oh.
I was unlucky. Is that a block on that? See, Alfie, a lot of people talking about this. Alfie's playing wide right here. He does it all the time. He's floating out here. Tav put the ball in, I think it was maybe just done enough to put a Rebo off. He was off balance, to be fair, trying to cut across the near post there. But little half chance.
John, I said it at half-time. Like, I think Gerrard's a fantastic manager. He's took us so many leaps and bounds forwards. But unfortunately, the reality of it is at a club like Rangers, you're not remembered unless you win the league and bring in trophies. So it's a harsh reality, but
they certainly are up in the pressure. They're playing as well here with like 2 strikers right on the centre-backs. A little centre forward playing off them and 2 wingers. They're playing really high here when they've got the ball. Which, obviously, you would think, if we play our cards right, leaves spaces for the likes of Kent and Barker, who's coming on. I think that's why Gerrard's in his head here is bringing Barker on, because Lech are starting to throw a lot more people forward, and Barker's got that pace to get him behind. Nice. Morelos would be pretty good since coming on, but it's almost, I think, Aribo almost looks like he's playing more centre forward. And
Alfie's playing more.
Yeah, Curry. And then Daniel's touched on it there. I think it was Big Ek that started the conversation about this, but it's no, like, obviously it's nice to stop them winning X amount in a row, but what it should be for Rangers is winning 55, not about again making furthering our success as the most successful team in the world. Not just about, obviously it comes with it, but it's the way we should see it. Winning 55, not stopping them winning the league.
This team ain't no muzzle getting the Oh, certainly, James. They've certainly came to play.
Free header off target. Woo! By the way, that
Positive
was
win, not a negative stoppage. Exactly, Albin. Exactly. You can unhide, Daniel.
How do I unhide people?
I think the only person that can do it is... Oh, no. It would need to be Daniel that
Yeah, but where do you, like, see, like, the people that have been hidden? Is that I've got a list to unhide them? Must do somewhere.
I think you might do somewhere, but... Who did Barker come on for there? Sorry, I was looking at chat. Did you see it, Reese, or did you miss it?
It was Arfield, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm not seeing Arfield in the pitch now, so
It was Arfield and Kent that came off for Jack and Barker.
Fair enough.
Pat should be back after that timeout, Daniel, mate. Pat usually does chat away in here quite a thing, so maybe he's just forgot. I think we made it pretty clear to please not spoil the score anymore.
My bet's 2-0 Tav to score any time or 5 or more corners. Well, Barry, if Tav scores this second goal, then you're in for one, so...
Yeah, I was hoping so, but I didn't think he would come in if it was a tight game. I don't think there's any chance that he was going to come in if it was as tight as what it, like if we were like 3-0 up or something, for example. I think he definitely we would have seen what it was all about tonight. But it's a bit of a risk in it, putting them in at this type of intensity, and yeah. And I never know, he could obviously come in and absolutely stroll it, but is that a risk we're willing to take at this stage when we know the guys on the pitch are like more than capable there now, you know?
He could come on and look like pre-injury Aribo. He could come on and look like me after I've been playing for about 15 minutes. You think he'll get his debut at Hamilton?
Possibly.
I mean, nothing to stop it at Kelly, though.
Well done, big corner, stop my counter. I tell you, by the way, I can possibly see us stealing a second goal here.
Maybe.
Because they are really flying forward here.
Barry, for your sake, mate, I'll keep my fingers crossed that it's Tav.
So I tell you, but I hope we don't just sit in like 2 deep. I know you can play for the counter in this type of situation, but I really hope we don't just fully park this bus.
I'm not saying they've literally got one guy at the back there now, and we
literally one guy at the back.
They had one guy at the back, and we just give away possession there.
Well
Fantastic
done.
Cover for Golson.
Corner, yep, brilliant.
Poznan player slipped by, Golson there to cover it immediately. Like we've said it a fair few times now, Golson, we were probably, to be fair to his biggest critics last year when we were talking about him, but made a couple of mistakes this season.
But he's still got the odd mistake in him,
yeah,
but when he is on, he is on. That's the thing about him.
Oh, aye. Oh, man. Tav, good ball. Tav to Alfie.
Tav.
Oh.
Chance.
Take the corner, though. Got it around the first guy, but just... It was a difficult one for Tav there, though, man. If he puts it any further forward, it's straight at the keeper, but...
I don't know, we'll get a corner out of that.
Aye.
Tav, another chance to get this in. Good ball across the face.
Straight through.
No takers. Benfica 3 up. Oh, that's certainly that one done then, isn't it? Oh. That's how this 3 points now, and that goal for Alfie might be so important. But that the two of us on 6, that just sets it up for the two of what you would say now favourites to go through.
Oh, Aribo.
Aribo on the turn.
Back to Aribo. Oh man,
Barca.
could have given that to Aribo. Fair play for taking the shot, but
he went for the finesse at the far post. It's getting applauded by Gerrard. Likes what he's seen. Just a couple of yards wide. Jordan Jones would have scored that one, Daniel.
Jordan Jones would have scored 10 in this game, mate. Don't know what you're on about. Daniel will back me up on that one.
Alfie away.
There we go, Daniel.
Cheeky little kick there from Alfie. It was. I thought the ref was going to. The ref will maybe have a word with that. Not like a kick out. It was just after the ball was gone.
Definitely between us and Benfica to win the group. Definitely, John.
We obviously want to go through, which is big.
That was it, right?
But we obviously want to go through, which is big. But at the same time, finishing first so we can get that easier, and the next round is big as well. Like, we shouldn't just settle for second place. Like, if first place is there for us in this group, we need to go and try and take it.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing against Benfica. I think we could beat them at Ibrox, maybe a draw away. But that'll be enough to put us top.
I think I'd be personally happy with that anyway.
I
win here and a draw in Portugal.
Worries me playing European football after Christmas when Celtic aren't. Well,
got a better squad for it now, but I know obviously what you're saying still makes sense, but we do have a better and bigger squad now to be able to deal with this European football compared to our past 2 seasons when we've done alright getting out the groups.
At this point, it just needs to be game management, seeing the game out now. Put it out wide, Tim. There we go.
Alfie's been really good since come on, by the way.
Alfie's looked really sharp today, man. I was a little bit critical just because of how sloppy he looked before, but he's played really well today. Can't fault him. Do you think Ferguson or Brown in their prime? Who's best? Ferguson or Day?
I'm not even going to answer that question. That doesn't.
Brown in his best. Brown in his best day couldn't touch Barry in his worst. So.
I feel disrespectful to even answer the question. Barry quite a few times, from my college days doing football performance. Barry Ferguson's took me for quite a lot of coaching sessions. Spoke to Barry quite a bit.
Aye, they're starting to fall into that 2 at the back with one of them pushing up now right at the end.
Yep. We're comparing a Ferrari to an Astra. Well done, Jack. He's tried to play for a goal kick there, but he's gave it away. Right. Kept the pressure on us.
Hey, behave,
a chance to swing it in.
Ambitious for the Poznan player there.
We take that. We take, well, reducing them to 30-yard long shots. We'll take that. They have no shots on target. They don't. That's actually true. They don't have any shots on target. So fingers crossed. Also managed to keep that. But that would be 1 shot on target we've conceded in the last 4 games. That is if that doesn't speak volumes for our defence, then
what does? Benfica as well. 2 of their goals have came for penalties.
Yep. 3 minutes added on. Davis needs to slide in. That's a foul. Oh, he's played advantage. Chance to whip this in. We're not going to clearance in this, so we are totally penned in here. We've got 2.5 minutes to survive this.
Watch that pass.
Come on, Bonner, don't let him cross. Don't let him cross. Oh, this is terrifying.
Someone out to him, quick. That will do it.
Get away. We're done. Big
That'll
punt clearance.
do.
Get out, man. Get out.
Looking forward to Rangers and Stevie lifting a trophy. Liverpool fan. Joe, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? I would certainly love to see that. Or, you know, even better. Couple of trophies.
Handball, right. We've got a free kick. It's alright, we've got a handball.
Has Zungu made an appearance yet? Just tuned in. No, Zungu's not. Zungu's not played tonight. Obviously, he's just got out his isolation period and stuff like that. But no, he's not played tonight. I think might get a chance at the weekend against Kilmarnock, but don't know. Don't get me wrong.
1 minute to go.
We're all buzzing to see him play.
Did a corner flag get up?
Aribo goes to the deck, comes up,
Aribo's
still has it.
At the corner. Oh, Aribo's Megan, people. Oh, I should have getting the corner flag, but Big Balogun solid
gets
win.
a foot on it, but doesn't get it too far. It's all good though. Borna, don't give him too much space, mate. Come on.
Oh, don't you give a foul there, ref. I book him for diving then. Good clearance again. Keep that in. Oh, I'll just get this in. Here we go.
Diving there though, man. It looked like he
should
just
be
jumped
enough
up for it and fell, but.
He's won the corner.
Throw to us on the halfway line. 30 seconds left of the game. Come on.
It should be that.
A lot of you guys in chat might have already seen the final whistle, so aye. Penalty Rangers! Tap on it. Come on. Stream's frozen. Shouldn't be, Kev. Ken.
Come on. Right, 10 seconds, last attack. This is the last attack here. Right, ref, I'll do it.
There we go, ref.
No time. Thank you. That was more nervy than I thought, or it needed to be.
Definitely.
Woo!
Fair play to Lex, though. For any Poznan fans in the chat, your team came, they played really well. Fair play to you. I'll applaud you.
We will just go over the game here. We've also done majority of it through the live stream here, but we'll just go over the game for a few minutes. But just before everyone disappears, I want to thank everyone for tuning out here. We're peaking the now here. That's the most we've had at 277 viewers. I appreciate you all so much for being in here. We're at 75 likes as well. Absolutely awesome. that you have all been in here, hanging out. Subscribing as well is totally free to the channel. That red button down below. We do these watch-alongs every game now until we can get back into Ibrox and actually being there, experiencing games like this live. But yes, until then, and my Twitch as well. Just before we talk about the football as well, that's my Twitch is there as well. I stream at least 5 days a week. That's at least 5 days a week if anyone's interested in the gaming content and stuff I do as well. And Dallas is on screen as well. Big thanks to him for being in here, helping out. That's his Twitter on screen there if you want to go and check him out.
Just got back into streaming and
stuff
everything
at time
like as well. So if you guys want to come swing through.
But yes, Grant, Curry, Brian, Connor, appreciate all the kind words. But anyway, let's talk about a man of the match here. I mean, again, it's not one of those pure proper standouts.
I'll be honest with you, mate. For me,
I might say Kamara.
Was Kamara. Aye. Standout.
I don't think he was like a head and heels above everyone else for me personally. He did have a good game.
Aye.
But it's difficult to actually say who was absolutely standing. It was just an unprofessional performance by us. We've done enough, got the result, and dare I say, this is what it's like a champion's mentality, you know, when we're not playing amazing,
I said that
we're getting wins and getting the job done. And as much as we don't, like, you've got to give credit where it's due. Like, obviously, no one hates Celtic more than all of us in this chat, you know what I mean? But you've got to give Celtic credit. Like, in the past couple of seasons, there's been games where they've been getting battered. It looks like they're never getting a result, and they just get a goal for nowhere, and they've won it by a goal. That's just the mentality you need to become champions. Thankfully, obviously, we're very, very early into the season, but this mentality and these grinding out results, it's amazing to see at this stage, and it's a touch wood you can keep it going throughout the rest of this.
Aye, and as well, Ian, thanks for yours going for a swim now. It's going to be hot today, 37 degrees. What, it's like 6 a.m. for you now, man. So if you've been hanging out in the stream that early, I appreciate it.
That's mad, Ian. Fair play to you, mate. Enjoy your day.
So have a good day, man. Tell you what,
you're right, mate. It doesn't have to be pretty.
Doing for the weather than now.
I wish.
Oh, aye.
But anyway, I think that is going to be us. We'll be back doing this again for the Kilmarnock game, an earlier one on Sunday. So if you enjoyed this, we'll appreciate again, of course, you tuning back in on Sunday. But anyways, thank you all once again for tuning on in to our watch along. And that is us, Derek.
See you next time, guys. Bye bye.